So welcome to the class. Well, it's November and it's pretty cold outside. It's like 23rd November today. Well, in the last class or in these last classes, we were doing consumption function, saving function, and how both are derived or both pertain to income. So because income or aggregate supplies income, and income can either be consumed or it can be saved. So on that basis, we also geometrically showed the curves of consumption function and the saving function. And in that, I discussed a question yesterday as to how to derive a consumption curve from the saving, a given saving curve. But in that, in the diagram what I saw, I did not show the perpendicular which was drawn from zero savings to that point where consumption is equal to income. So to remedy that, I'm doing this class again. So here I stand corrected. Just look at this. So here is the question, and the question is, say, from saving function, what are the steps? Now, even before we go on, in the last class, I remember we did how do you derive, how do you work out the saving function from the consumption function? So this is how we work it out, stepwise. How do we derive that formula of saving function from the consumption function? So in this is just a question for you to do, that write the steps involved to derive the consumption curve from the saving curve. So here is what I told you I missed out on. I did not draw the perpendicular from this B point to E point. So that is why I'm doing this. I'm just going to do a recap, or rather quickly I'm going to go through this. So here we go. So we can derive the consumption curve from saving curve. Suppose saving curve S1S is known to us. So to derive the consumption, we are required to take the following steps. The first step is draw a 45-degree line from the origin point. Then take OC dash equal to OS on the y-axis. OC dash is autonomous consumption, and show it on the negative y-axis as OS. Alright, so OS1 on the y-axis. Now, since point B on S curve indicates zero saving, draw a perpendicular from B so that it intersects the 45-degree line at point E. So, and we see that point B on the S curve indicates zero saving. Now, by joining C dash and E and extending the curve further, we get the required consumption curve C dash C. So these are the steps involved in derivation of consumption curve from the saving curve. I hope it's clear now. Okay, so with that we'll continue on.